Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paula's Soapbox Pajama Party pre-Daytime Emmy Award Show. So, try saying that 3 times fast. So, we're here with Liz. Of course, she's joining me again. And Carolina Savas, who you know as the creator and star of the web series Broken at Love. So, she's here joining us tonight. And we're just going to be talking about the Daytime Emmy nominees and offering our predictions. And if you have any questions during the broadcast, you can ask those and we will try to answer them. So to get things started, I thought what I would do is run down the list of the winners for the Creative Arts Emmy Awards. They were held last night. So for those who weren't on Twitter or didn't see the winners list online, then I'll just run down the list of the winners from last night. So the outstanding casting directing for a drama series, the winner was General Hospital, which no surprise there. They have pretty good casting most of the time. So outstanding achievement in art direction, set decoration, and scenic design for a drama series went to All My Children and One Life to Live, which I thought was pretty cool. Yay! Since they went online and they were, canceled. So, yeah.
I'm happy.
Right. So outstanding achievement in lighting direction for a drama series went to The Young and the Restless. Outstanding technical team for a drama series went to The Young and the Restless. Outstanding achievement in multiple camera editing for a drama series went to The Bold and the Beautiful. Let's see. Outstanding achievement in live and direct-to-tape sound mixing for a drama series went to One Life to Live. Outstanding achievement in music direction and composition for a drama series went to All My Children. Outstanding original song for a drama series went to All My Children for the song Parachute, which I don't know. I don't know that song. Outstanding achievement in costume design for a drama series went to The Bold and the Beautiful and The Young and the Restless, so that was a tie. Outstanding achievement in hairstyling for a drama series went to The Bold and the Beautiful. And outstanding achievement in makeup for a drama series went to The Bold and the Beautiful and General Hospital. So those were the Creative Arts winners from last night. Yeah, I'm always confused by the outstanding achievement in makeup and hair because that's not really something that changes from one year to the next. So it's like, how do they determine who is who did it the best?
Unless it's how well they applied the makeup and how it looks on people, I don't know. But yeah. I do want to say I am so glad that All My Children and One Life to Live got some awards, even though not in the acting. Only because they did go on the internet. They tried. I was watching All My Children when it went to the internet. So I am glad. I'm just so happy that they won awards. I know the creative awards, but nonetheless they won.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's a shame they couldn't make a go of it with the online thing because obviously they were doing something right to even be nominated for these awards. So yeah, I missed them. I wish they had been able to make a go of it. So I'll ask Carolina, the web series, they seem to be doing pretty well online. So why do you think that One Life to Live and All My Children couldn't quite get off the ground?
Oh, I don't know. I think the web series that seem to do well, I think also it comes from an independent base, if it's not like a celebrity name. So I know we'll probably talk about it later, but the web shows nominated tomorrow night, it's great to see a lot of them are completely based on one independent team that kind of had an idea and it went from there versus it just being named talent over and over again. So I think that's pretty interesting. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with the web world is more like an indie world, and maybe that's the difference between being successful and not. Or the stakes are also different too, like for web shows, your level of what you think is success is not the same as the soap opera from,
Right.
the network, and then it's like their expectations are so much higher. So I think maybe the pressure.
Yeah, that's a good point too, and also I think All My Children and One Life to Live already had this built-in audience from like 40 years, and I think there's a lot of people that really they don't understand the online technology, and the quality was obviously different too when it went online. It was still good, but it wasn't like televised quality.
And I think, Caroline, you talked about the expectation, and I think with All My Children and One Life to Live, a lot of the big names didn't come over. Like, for example, in All My Children, Susan Lucci didn't make the move. Now, I think, of course, you had Dixie, Katie McLean that came on as Dixie, and then Michael Knight, I think, was going to come back as Tad had All My Children, had they got another season. He would have come back as Tad. So those big names you didn't have. And so you had that big expectation, and it didn't live up to it. And I think even those of us who came over from the TV side and managed to find them on the internet, I think some people may have been let down.
Yeah.
How long were they? Like, how long was each episode? Was it like
about a half hour, I think?
Yeah, something like that. It was a little longer than most typical web series was, but it was still shorter than what you saw on TV. I didn't watch All My Children when it was online, but I did watch a lot of One Life to Live, and I was pretty impressed with what they were able to do with a smaller cast. And in some ways that was better for me, because it was like, you sort of had this like close-knit group of people, and you saw the same people almost every day, almost every episode. So I don't know, maybe they'll be able to have a rebirth someday, but
I don't know. I think I think that ship has sailed. I really do, because unless you bring back some of those names,
those big names that you're
I don't think it'll happen.
Well, it definitely wasn't for lack of trying, because I know that the cast members that were on board, they really put a lot into it, and they really wanted to see it succeed, if for no other reason than the fans, because the fans were really vocal about bringing those shows back. Yeah. So, it's a shame they couldn't work.
That's why my bitterness is toward the networks.
Right.
Because they canceled them.
That's where you got to look.
Right. Well, that's probably a good segue to talk about the nominees for the web series that you were referring to a minute ago, Carolina. I have watched, let me find where I've written that down. Have you watched any of the web series, Liz?
No, I have not. I'm having enough trouble keeping up with my shows that are on network TV.
On
so
TV?
I have not seen the web.
I'm going to have to watch my show if you're going to make time for a web show.
Okay, I will do that.
Broken at Love. Yeah, season 3 is coming up. So
Broken at Love, okay.
Yes, season 3 is coming up, and you've probably seen my post about it. It's one that I highly recommend, and I don't usually promote the ones that I don't believe in. So if that tells you anything.
Well, if I continue to do this show, I think I better now. So
yeah.
I will add into the mix of conversation topics.
Right, exactly. Okay, so there were, let's see, four nominees for the, they call it Outstanding New Approaches drama series for the web series. Divinity, Tainted Dreams, The Power Inside, and Venice, the series. I haven't seen The Power Inside. I actually had not heard of it before the Emmy nominations came out.
Do you know who's in that?
I don't know anything about it. I think it's on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know anything about it. I'm surprised, since it was nominated for an Emmy, that I haven't heard of it, but I don't know who's in it or what it's about. So if anyone's watching and knows anything about it, please tell me, because
of course I'm trying to Google it right now.
Okay, yeah. But I have seen the other three, and I was kind of surprised about Tainted Dreams being nominated, not because the kind of show it is or anything, but because I don't think that they've actually had a regular
Oh, you know who's in? You know who's in this one? The
The
Power
Power
Inside.
Inside? No.
The guy who's on Modern Family, who plays Dylan on Modern Family, like the boyfriend of the oldest daughter.
Oh, really?
He's the lead of it. They've had 6 episodes according to IMDb.
Oh, okay. Wow, so they're new. That's
yeah,
probably why I've
one
not heard of them.
season. It says, we follow Neil, a seemingly average guy just trying to get by, but he is soon to find out he's all that stands between the world and is getting taken over by a strange life form in disguise. That's the storyline description on IMDb.
Okay.
Well, there's technically a named talent. I mean, he's on a network television show, so.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'll have to check it out. I mean, you can't tell a lot sometimes from the descriptions of the shows.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll have to check it out. But yeah, that explains why I haven't heard of it. If they've only had 6 episodes, so.
Yeah.
I'm glad you looked that up for me because I didn't know what it was. But Tainted Dreams, I think I'm not even sure they've actually started yet. I think that they've only had like a sneak preview of the show, so I was kind of surprised to see it on the list.
Maybe they, when they like submitted it for consideration, they submitted what they actually have, not what the public's seen.
Yeah, that's
I know a lot of shows do that for like film festivals even. So
yeah, that's a good point. I don't know how they do the web series with the Emmys because it's still a fairly new category. I think it's only been like a couple of years that they've had those to be eligible for an Emmy. So.
So it doesn't necessarily have to have aired. That's, you know, like for the other shows that are nominated, obviously those shows have aired.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Tainted that.
Yeah. Well, Tainted Dreams they released, I think, 4 episodes, and it was sort of like a sneak peek, but I don't think they've had like a full season yet. So
maybe that's just enough to be eligible or something.
It could be. Yeah. It could be, yeah, because, well, like the clips that the actors submit, you know, you only see like a small segment of the work that they've done over the year. So, and that's been a big controversy too. It's like, is it really fair the way that it's voted on? Because, you know, if they only see like a small clip, I mean, somebody only worked like a couple of days out of the year, they could submit themselves for an Emmy, you know, even though they haven't worked that much. So, that's another thing that's.
Yep.
So, anyway, we're going to try something new for those watching, and I hope that it works, because if it does, I think it'll be really cool. They released for the viewing public the clips of the actors' reels that they submitted to be nominated. So we are going to try to play a little bit of those clips on here tonight. So hopefully those viewing will be able to see them as well. If you can't, I have them posted on my website, and you can see it below my name. You can also find them at soapcentral.com. They have clips of the nominees' acting reels as well as descriptions of what the episodes were if you don't have time to watch them. So I'll read a short description of the reels before we get started, and that'll let people know in case they can't watch them on here what they are about. So up first is the category for lead actor in a drama series. And Peter Bergman, who plays Jack on The Young and the Restless, is nominated. Now, he has won 3 times, I believe, for this role. His last win was in 2002. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he wins this year.
It's time. It's time.
It's time for another Emmy for Peter Bergman. So the clip that he submitted was, I believe, when Phyllis tells him that Summer is his daughter, and he starts flashing back to her birth, because he was there for her birth. He helped deliver her, I believe. So he starts flashing back to that. So that is the clip he submitted, and we will try to watch that now. So if you'll just open the YouTube app again. Okay, do you guys have it open?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Are you guys seeing anything yet? Okay, it doesn't appear to be working.
It stopped.
Oh, okay. I was able to see it, so.
You were able to see it, Caroline?
Yeah, and I was
able
riveted.
to see it up until like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think you stopped it. Yeah.
I couldn't see anything. Okay, let me try it
Oh, you
one more
couldn't?
time.
Yeah, I was riveted. So.
Yeah, it said
Yep.
Paula's playing a video.
I was playing it, but I was not able to watch it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's try it again. Yeah, let me try something else here. You know we couldn't do a show without some sort of technical malfunction.
This is too cool,
Usually the
that's why.
malfunction is at my end. I'm amazed here. So.
I don't know why I wasn't allowed to watch the clip. I'm
That's
supposed
what
to have
happens
control over it.
You get punished being in charge of the hangout. I know too well.
I'm in charge of it, and I can't even participate in the fun.
And I loved it because I'm started, as you know, Paul, I started watching Young and Restless, a couple months ago. So I did not see that scene. So
Right.
that's why I said I was riveted, because
Okay, could you guys see that?
Yes.
I could.
Okay, good. Good, and I could see it too, so that was good. So that was part of Peter Bergman's acting reel. We have way more, like, Young and the Restless is nominated in, well, it's all Young and the Restless except for one actor in this category. So, an interesting side note, Liz, you may not know this, but Carolina was on The Young and the Restless.
Oh,
Long
really?
time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, she was friends with,
Eden.
you don't remember her, but she was friends with Eden, yeah. It's Michael's little sister. So, she's not on there anymore. So
Way back in 2008.
2008,
wow,
yeah.
awesome.
So, have a real Y&R connection here tonight.
I didn't get to see him in person, though.
You didn't get to see Peter Bergman in person? Did
No.
you get to see Christian LeBlanc in person?
I didn't, and I wanted to so bad, and I saw him at the Indie Series Awards, and it made my day.
Right, you got to meet him. Did you tell him
He's adorable in person.
Did you tell him you were on the show then?
No, I did not go up to him.
Oh, you didn't go up to him?
I was looking for him in the after party for a picture, and I didn't see him, so I was like, okay, I won't be embarrassing. Although I was telling everyone I would be embarrassing and be like, I'm a fangirl, can I have a picture?
Yeah.
I didn't see him later.
Oh, why not?
Right?
You know, why not?
Well, on that note, he is nominated in this category too. So we will try to play a little bit of his Emmy reel. So if you guys can see it when it starts, just give me a thumbs up because your mics are muted and I can't tell if you're able to see it or not.
And you know you can skip the commercial.
Right. Well, after a few seconds, that's the only time it would let me do it. But yeah, so we'll try to play Christian LeBlanc's Emmy reel, and I guess I probably need to give a brief synopsis just in case our viewing party can't see the clips. This is where Michael asks Lauren if she's been cheating on him. Of course, she avoids the question, and when he sees Carmine, the guy that she cheated on him with, he figures out that he's the one that she cheated with. So we're gonna try to see his clip here. Okay, here we go. So that was part of his Emmy reel. Yeah, so that one was good too. It's going to be a tough decision, I think. I should mention that he won 3 times for the role of Michael, and his last win was in 2009. So
he's due for another one too.
He's due for another one too.
I'm picking favorites. I always think he's so good. Like during the time that I got to be on that set, I would watch Young and the Restless every day at school. Like I'd have a break and I'd watch it, and I always just thought he was the best actor on that show. So
yeah, he's really good.
And they were like in love and happy last time I had seen an episode back then. So I don't know what happened.
They're still in love. Well, now that I'm watching it, they're in love and happy. So they're trying to, they're trying to fix everybody.
Everything turned out okay.
Yeah. It's somebody else's turn to have a mess.
Because I like her too. So I was like, what's going on?
I don't think that either one of them have aged very much at all over the years.
No.
Because I grew up watching that soap, and I'm like, they look exactly the same. If anything, they look younger. So
it's the makeup, right?
It's the makeup.
That's why they win awards.
That's why they win awards for the makeup. It's the makeup.
and the hair dye.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to get on into a search for like Young and the Restless makeup and hair tips or something.
They did have like perfect. They looked perfect. All the actors like off camera. I was just like amazed by the makeup.
Like stepping into a world of beautiful people.
Do you know, because Doug Davidson on YNR, who's also a nominee, you know how old he is?
I looked this up the other day because I was trying to figure out if Dylan could actually be his son in real life, and I can't remember.
He's 61.
He does
Wait till
not
you see how this
61.
guy looks.
Right.
He's 61.
61, yeah, he does not look 61, and he doesn't look like he's had any work done either.
No.
So,
I hope not.
And now he's lying in a hospital bed, so you get to see a little bit, more of him, on the top because and his bare arms because he was shot. So yeah, he's holding up pretty well.
Yeah, right. Well, he was last year's winner. So, and that was his only win. And I think, didn't he recently celebrated his 40th, was it his 40th anniversary with the show? He had a milestone.
I don't know, but they did a flashback with him and Nikki.
Yes, I saw that. That was good.
Oh, and to see them so young, I was like, whoa.
Right.
That was a treat.
You don't think they've aged very much, and then you see these early clips. I didn't even remember that clip.
They're teenagers, early 20s. It was amazing to see that.
Right. Well, let's see what he submitted this year. Because he's nominated again this year. Let's see if he gets his second Emmy this year. So I'll put Doug Davidson up here on the queue. Okay, so that was Doug Davidson's Emmy reel, or at least part of it.
Completely different tone. Didn't involve a girl or like the whole relationship thing. Or
Right, exactly. And I should mention really quickly, we just had a viewer to give us a message. He says, "Hi, girls." I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. It's Saeed Shah. So he just says, "Hi, girls." So say hi to him.
Well, hello. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
And hopefully you can see the YouTube videos with us.
Yes. If
That's our question back.
Somebody please tell me that you can't see them so I know.
Those are
It's
great.
so cool.
And we see them so clearly.
Yeah, right. But it's so cool at this point I almost don't care that no one else can see them. So
We'll just pretend they can.
Hopefully they can. But yeah, that's a cool thing that we're able to do that. So never been done before, I don't think. At least not that I'm aware of. Not for this purpose anyway. So
who? This is a side note, but who is this Jamie kid? Anyone?
No, I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Anyone have a clue?
Anyone watching? Maybe want to tell me who that is? He's nominated too. I believe his name is Daniel Polo, so he's nominated too. But I'm not exactly sure who this Jamie kid is or how he fits in with the show. So if anyone's watching and
I just want to know what he did. That was so horrible that night that he lied.
Right.
You're gonna suck me back into watching soap operas, Paula.
I can't.
I know.
That's what she does best.
I know, right? I'm already engrossed in General Hospital captions.
Right, exactly. I think that Thursday's General Hospital caption was probably one of the best ones we've done. Levi always has the funniest expression, so he's good with the caption contest. So
Jamie's not on there now since I've been watching Young and Restless. So.
No, he's not on there anymore. He's already left the show. So I wish that I knew who he was because I wasn't watching at that time.
Gonna be next on my Google search. Don't mind me.
Right. Yes, Carolina, you're our internet guru tonight. You can look up all the things that we're not sure about.
I'm not in charge.
Right.
All right.
Well, just in case.
I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Okay. Just in case our viewers couldn't see that clip, that was obviously Doug Davidson as Paul pleading with Jamie not to jump off the roof, and we are currently trying to figure out who Jamie is because we don't know.
But apparently he was there long enough to make quite an impression for getting a nomination and
exactly.
being a part of this scene.
Yeah, Jamie Vernon is the character's name.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't watching when he was on, so I'm not the person to ask who he is. But if anyone's watching and you have some interesting background on the character, we would appreciate it.
Well, and I see that Billy Miller, who is one of the many Billy Abbotts, it's like a revolving door there with actors who play Billy Abbott.
I know.
Because David Tom is leaving, they're replacing him with another Billy Abbott, so I don't understand the rationale.
Has the new one debuted?
I'm not sure when his first air date is.
I don't know. They still have David Tom on as Billy, so he has not gone out the revolving door yet.
Right. Yeah, I wonder
what was wrong with him?
They just
go ahead, Liz.
They said they're taking the character in another direction. Well,
it's like it's not you, it's me. Right? It's like the casting way.
Right, it's not you. Yeah, right. It's not you, it's me.
I love it.
Well, and actually, David Tom says that they told him that he now looked too young to play opposite Katie McLean, which I think they hired him after they hired him. Did they hire him after they hired her? So they should have known
second,
that.
I think.
Yeah. So they should have known beforehand that when they do casting that you know what, their ages don't exactly match up, and he looks too young to have played her. Boyfriend or whatever.
So what? You've got younger actors, older women that hook up all the time. I mean,
exactly.
And the show, it doesn't. What difference does that make?
Right.
I mean, if you look on Days of Our Lives, you've got Kate and Rafe.
Right, exactly.
You know.
So to me, that just sounded like an excuse. Like
yeah, because Kate would be old enough to be Rafe's mother. So, yeah.
Right. So, bottom line, they just obviously for some reason didn't want him on there anymore, and now I think actor Burgess Jenkins is taking over the role, and I'm not familiar with him, so it'll be interesting to see how he
takes the character in another direction.
Right, and what they're going to do with that. He's definitely has a different look than David Tom does, and even Billy Miller. So, it'll be interesting. We have another question from an audience member. This is from Janice Adler. She's one of my followers on Twitter and Facebook. She wants to know what we think of Kelly Missiles. Is that how you pronounce her name? From One Life to Live. She played Danny on One Life to Live. What her chance of winning tomorrow night is.
Kelly.
Well, let's see. Her category is
younger actress.
Younger actress, yeah. I don't know. This is her first nomination, isn't it?
I would think it would be awesome if she won. Again, just because I'm bitter about the networks canceling One Life to Live and the fact that it found a new life, although it was temporary, on the internet. So I wish her the best. I think she's got a good shot. I applaud those who made the nominations. I applaud them for looking out to the internet, and I just think it helps to validate that there's good quality programming, that there are good actors, good actresses, good productions out there on the internet, that it doesn't have to be traditional on network TV or on cable.
Exactly.
So I think maybe all my children in One Life to Live were a little bit ahead of their time in making that switch over to the internet, but I just think that this is a great sign that especially as more and more shows that are airing on the internet receive nominations. So I'm going to pull for Kelly just because of that.
Right. Well, and
I
she
don't
did a
think it
really good job as
lessens
Danny.
chances.
I'm sorry,
I don't think it lessens anyone's chances.
No,
sure.
no, I don't think so either. No, especially right. Well, and she did a really good job as Danny on One Life to Live, and I believe this is her first nomination. So it would be nice if she won. First nomination, and the show is no longer there, and I think it would be nice if she won, but I kind of have to give the edge to Kristen Alderson. She won last year for the role of Star on General Hospital, and that's what she submitted this year as Star and not Kiki. So I kind of think that she might have the edge, but I don't know. It could be an upset. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, the only one I really know in the younger actress category would be Hunter King, who plays Summer on The Young and the Restless. And I mean, without seeing the other actresses, I mean, she does a good job. I'd have to see what her reel is in terms of how they judged her. So but I think I will be pulling for Kelly.
And she's never won either. So I believe Kristen Alderson is the only one in this category who has won. So it'll be interesting to see if she wins again or if this will be an upset for her this year. So that's gonna be one to watch for sure. Okay, so we'll jump back to
the man,
the lead actor category, and we have another man from Young and the Restless, Billy Miller, who we were just talking about. So he has won 2 times in this role, but I think this is his first nomination in the lead actor category. I hope I'm getting all these facts right. If I'm wrong, somebody please tell me. Somebody please send me a note here and say, nope, Paula, you're totally off the mark. You're totally wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. But be nice about it. Don't be that mean.
You're all wrong, Paula.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm totally
don't be mean
wrong.
to Paula.
You're an idiot. Don't call me an idiot or anything like that. Just tell me I'm wrong and move along. So, but yeah, I think he won last year for this role. So, yeah, we'll see. So I'll get him up on the queue and we'll play his clip next. Okay, so that was Billy Miller's clip, and I think we've lost Liz. I don't know what happened to her.
She's back.
She's back? Okay. I'm still not seeing her.
You have to unmute yourself, I think.
I'm back.
You're back?
I am back.
Well, I can hear you, and I can see a still picture of you, but that's it.
Oh, I see her.
You see her? Okay.
Yeah. And I miss Billy Miller. Oh.
Yeah, he was really good in that role. Oh, okay, there she is. Whew. I thought we lost you.
No, I lost the connection, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Well, your evil twin showed up. There were two of you. And then there was just one of you, and it was just a still picture. So I was a little bit worried.
Little do you know, I am the evil twin.
Keeping with the soap opera theme.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
I should mention that this was for people if they can't see this, because somebody please, Janice, if you're still watching, please tell me if you can see the video clip.
Just humor us and say yes, you can see it.
Yes, please, because I'm getting your messages, so yeah. But yeah, Billy questions the motives behind Adam's sudden display of compassion following Delia's death. And Janice also, she brings up a good point. She says that she hopes Billy Miller wins, and that she could also accept him being a new Jason on General Hospital. He's awesome. So yeah, I think that might, if they're actually going to recast Jason, I think that might be a good recast. So we'll see. That's the rumor right now. So that'll be interesting to see if he comes on board General Hospital. So yeah, I thought of that like a couple months ago. I thought, if they were going to recast, he would probably be a good one to place there. So it's nice that that's the rumor that's going around now. So
I'm behind on my knowledge, but what was the reason why he left Young and the Restless? Was there like a reason?
I really don't know. He just opted not to renew his contract. I know they were in negotiations, but I don't know if there was something that he wanted that he did get, or I don't know. He just opted not to renew. So I'm assuming that maybe it was a money issue. I don't know.
He seems like he's been on there a while, at least as far back as I know.
I'm not sure how many years he was on there, because he was a recast. David Tom was the original one, was he not, Liz? Yeah.
That I'm not sure, but maybe Billy Miller wanted to take the character in another direction, and they wouldn't. So
it's not you. It's me.
It's not you. It's me.
I'm just gonna say that for everything.
There's kind of a theme to that Billy Abbott character and the casting of him.
Right. It's not you. It's me. Yeah. So whoever's watching, please just send me a quick note and say yes or no if you can see these video clips. I really, really hope you can, because this is really cool. I'm glad that we get to watch these while we're talking about them. It certainly makes things more interesting and enjoyable. So we have one more guy in this category, and it is not someone from Young and the Restless, oddly enough. He is the only one.
Watch the one that wins. No.
Right. He is the only nominee who is not from Young and the Restless. It's Jason Thompson, who plays Patrick on General Hospital. And according to my research, he has been nominated in this role 4 times for both supporting and lead actor, but he's never won. So this might be his year. So this is where he tells Sabrina that he loves her, but he's chosen to get back together with Robin. So we'll put his clip up and see what that's about. Having just a little bit of trouble finding him.
Your YouTube just wants Young and the Restless.
Yeah, it's like, we don't want General Hospital, okay? We just want Young and the Restless.
I see him on, it says recommended videos.
Yeah.
I see him right there. I see it, the list.
Okay.
It says recommended videos, and Jason Thompson is right there.
Okay, I don't have a thing on here.
I don't know if you're seeing
the
same list.
He's not recommending it to me.
He's not recommending it to me either.
Recommending supporting actors.
Well, I refreshed it. Let's see if it will bring it up now. It's bringing everyone else up.
You're seriously going to have to teach me how to do this. It'd be so cool for our trailer release. We're like,
I'm seriously going to have to learn how to do it before I can teach you how to do it.
Okay, I didn't know this was an option, so I
really
feel like you're ahead, yes.
I see it. It's right there.
Well, Liz!
Oh, wait, no, I see it. If you scroll down on recommended videos, it's my fourth one listed.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I don't see anything for recommended videos.
Yeah, he's at the top of my list.
Which list would that be? Is that the list that you to play the clip or just something else?
No, because of course I'm I'm pro Young and Restless on this one, so.
I'm still rooting for Christian LeBlanc. I haven't seen anything to convince me otherwise, no.
Okay. Well, I can't find him, and I don't know. I'm not seeing.
Are you the only one who can play it? I mean, could I try to click on it, or?
You can try it if you want to, but I don't think it'll let you.
No, it doesn't work.
No.
Dang it. Oh, wait. You added something.
You just added something to the list. Let me see here.
Okay,
there we go. Now I think we might be able to play it.
Team building.
Oh. So that was Jason Thompson as Patrick on General Hospital, his Emmy reel. So that
what was the decision?
Well, he went back to Robin.
Oh. Now, is she Robin?
No, that's Sabrina.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, a whole different tone.
Right.
That was good too, though.
Yeah, that was good.
That's more understated.
Lead actor category. So that a lot of different performances. There was so that's I don't know. As far as predictions, I'm not sure who's going to win in that category because they turned in a lot of good clips. So. What do you guys think? I know you're rooting for Christian LeBlanc, Carolina, so...
They were all good, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it depended. I like clips where it's guy-girl interaction. Like, I like romantic faces and stuff. So those three stood out to me more because it was just like, I like the guy-girl conflict.
And I do like when the guys show emotions, like, Peter Bergman, he was crying and all of that. I think it's tough. You've got a lot of strong contenders in the lead actor category. I think I'm gonna root for Billy Miller, who's the Billy Abbott of the month, or was the Billy Abbott of the month. So I think I'm gonna root for him, and we'll of course we'll know soon.
We'll know tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know that I can pick a favorite in this category. I don't know. They're all so good. I think I'll be okay with anybody who wins. So I don't know. Jason Thompson, he always turns in stellar performances, and he can cry like no one else. So I don't know. And he's been nominated several times, but he's never won. So I would kind of like to see him win, but I would be just as happy, I think, to see any of the other ones win too. So
maybe all the Young and the Restless votes will get split up. You know how when they always put more than one in one category,
it very well could with what like
that
three
happens
Young
a
and the
lot
Restless?
in like movies and TV shows like that have like two against each other.
Right, and they cancel each other. Yeah, so that could happen. I don't know. So there were like three Young and the Restless, and then one for General Hospital. So no, 4 Young and the Restless. Yeah, 4, and then one for General Hospital. So you may be right. They may cancel each other out. I don't know. So it's interesting that General Hospital won for casting, but so many actors from Young and the Restless have been nominated. So it's weird. I don't know how they determine that.
Interesting observation.
Right. It's just I don't know how they determine that. Like your casting is better, but all of your actors got nominated. So it's interesting. So we'll move along then to the lead actress category. Let's see who we have here for lead actress. I feel like I should have an envelope. The nominees for lead actress.
You need to have the Paula Soapbox Awards. At the end of the year, a lot of blogs have them. This way you can show a clip and open
an envelope, and the nominees are for the.
Add that to your list.
Right.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Well, and someone needs to design an award too, like some sort of virtual award or something.
It'd be a little soapbox.
Yeah, something to put on.
Like your logo. It'd be like your logo.
Yeah, just a little soapbox. That's a good idea, Liz.
We can call it the Soapy.
The Soapy.
That'll be the little award's nickname, the Soapy.
Right, the Soapy. Okay, let's see. Outstanding lead actress. First up, we have Catherine Kelly Lang from The Bold and the Beautiful. She plays Brooke on the show, for those who don't know. And let's see, she has never won. She did win a fan award at the Emmys in 2002, and she was nominated last year, but she's never won an actual Emmy for lead actress or supporting actress or anything like that. So I believe the clip that we're going to see is, it says that she is floored when Bill tells her that he's decided to go back to Katie. And she reminds him of key moments in their lives together and blasts him for having misled her. So we'll try to bring her up on the list next and see her. We'll check out the ladies of the lead actress category. And I'm not seeing her on my list. Do either one of you see her on your list?
No.
Nope.
Hmm.
I don't see any of the ladies on my list.
Well, I see some of them, but I'm not picking up on her. We'll skip her then, and we'll go to another lead actress, and maybe it'll come up after that. Okay, let's go to lead actress Eileen Davidson. Let's play her next. She played Kristen on Duel on Days of Our Lives, and she's actually going back to Young and Restless pretty soon. So
she's on it.
Is she on it now?
I've seen her on just a couple episodes.
Yeah, I think that she's actually going on contract now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she should be coming back soon. So her last nomination was in 1998, and she's never won. So,
really?
Yeah, that's been a long time.
She is so good.
Yeah. So,
she was on Days of Our Lives when I used to watch it as a preteen.
Yeah. Was that when she was playing in like 3 or 4 different roles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm surprised she didn't get nominated, or I'm surprised she didn't win then.
For that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was hard because I mean, each one of the roles that she played they were very different, very diverse. So, yeah, I'm surprised that it's been that long. But yeah, we'll try to play hers next. Okay. It says that she, thinking that Marlena was there to gloat about Kristen being rejected on her wedding day, she seizes the opportunity to tell Marlena that she'd been in bed hours earlier with Marlena's husband. So, we will see some of that clip coming up next.
Wait, no, let her go on. I adore both of them, so that was enjoyable.
Yeah, that was a pretty good clip. So, yeah, I kind of hope she wins since it's been so long since she's been nominated. I gotta say, I'm kind of rooting for her. So.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think.
So she's never won.
She's never won, according to my research, and I could be wrong, but from what I read, her last nomination for that role was in 1998. She's never won. So.
And she just played the role phenomenally, and just with all her escapades and I thought she did a great job. And of course, I'm a Days fan, so I would love to I'd love to see her win.
What's the status of Marlena and John now? They divorced? What happened?
Well, yeah, they're not. I'd stopped watching. I have this love-hate relationship with Days, and I had stopped watching it for a little while. They are not together. I don't know if they're officially divorced. He's back in town. Well, Kristen split him up. So, what else is new? But they're not together right now. And Brady hates him. So, and Brady's back to drinking and doing coke. So,
well,
yeah,
I'm not watching it right now, so I have to rely on Liz to tell me what's up with the Days of Our Lives.
It's getting good. Oh, and there was a great cat fight between Nicole and Sammy. So they had a good cat fight going there in the Brady pub. So,
yeah. I always love a good cat fight. Those are so much fun. Fight. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm still not seeing Catherine Kelly Lang on my list here.
Yeah, I don't have anybody on the list.
Yeah,
any of the actresses.
Okay.
They are recommending Dr. Phil Family Dramas and Mysteries to me, though. It is under my recommended videos.
Wait, yeah. That's okay, we'll just skip that.
That's all I got. Days of Our Lives, Kristen Stirs Up Trouble. That could be one of, a zillion clips.
Right. That's probably like her whole, Yeah, I'm still not seeing Catherine Kelly Lang. I can't see you. Somebody says I can't see you. Okay. I'm sorry that you can't see us. I don't know how to fix that because I can see the two of you. Can you see me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I really don't know how to fix that. If you could just tell us that if you can see the clips that we're playing at least. Can you hear us? That's the problem with this kind of technology. You never know what everyone else is seeing.
It's supposed to be what we see.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it's usually that's how it goes when it works right.
Can you click on Add Videos to Playlist to find it?
I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm still looking for her. I typed in her name.
Okay.
I see the other lead actresses, but not her. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's not playing her.
It's trying to make us pick who's the winner by who's playable.
Yeah, it's trying to force me into making a prediction that I'm just not comfortable making. So I don't know.
Who are the other
nominees?
Just
Heather Tom in this category, and Ariane Zucker are the other two nominees. Yes, Nicole.
Oh, I like her too. But I'm like an old-time Days.
She's never won either.
I found it.
You did? Okay, you added it to the list? Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you. Seriously. Okay, so if you could, those of you, one of you, whoever is watching, and you said that you can't see us, please let me know if you can see the video clips and if you can at least hear us.
I'm trying to scan our episode and see if I can find if it's playing or not on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold my end of researcher.
Yes. Well,
it's technology or whatever. whatever you want to call me.
It's a little difficult to multitask the videos.
It is when you're in charge. Absolutely. There's a cool little bubble that says "Be a part of the conversation." Q&A. The stuff you learn.
Yeah. I wondered how that was with the question and answer app because I've never been on that end of it before. So I wonder how that was. Well, it says we have 2 viewers, so I hope they can see us. I hope they can at least hear us.
Yeah, this sounds good.
And do you see the video?
I'm trying to see a video. I don't see a video on any of our...
Paula, do you see Catherine? The video for Catherine?
Yes. It says that you added it to the playlist, so all I have to do is click on it, and then we can play it. So you're not seeing these video clips at all, Carolina?
I am not.
Well,
but I see us. Like, I don't see, like, empty space or, like, a blank screen or anything.
Okay. Well, that's good, at least. At least if they can't watch the clips, at least, you know, we've been given a brief synopsis of what's going on, and...
Do you have the clips up somewhere? Because they're definitely worth watching.
Yes. You can find them on my website, and I've put the link up just below my name. It's Paula's-soapbox.blogspot.com. I have all those clips up there, so you can watch all of them there in full length. We're not playing full length here tonight, obviously, because each one is 10 minutes, and we would be here for another 4 or 5 hours.
The marathon.
It is a marathon, yeah, up all night. Paula's Soapbox Pajama Party.
Until the actual movie started.
Right. So, yeah, that's, I have all of those up, so I hope that, you know, if they can't see them here, which it doesn't sound like they can.
I don't see it.
Yeah. I don't know why they would have a YouTube app where you could share videos with each other on a Hangout on air, but not with people who are watching.
You probably could hear it, but I can't guarantee that.
Right.
So, yeah. No, I don't see it. I do see you watching it, though.
Maybe we just need to make really dramatic facial expressions while we're watching it, so that people feel like they're a part of it.
We look pretty intense. Yeah, we should just reenact it.
Act it out.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and load up the next clip, and then we'll talk about it, which is Catherine Kelly Lane. Thanks to Liz, she was able to find it. So just as a reminder, she is floored when Bill tells her that he's decided to go back to Katie, and she reminds him of the key moments in their lives together. So we'll play that clip, and then we'll discuss it just a few minutes afterwards. So... Okay. Yeah.
Did you just figure out how to play the video?
Well, I thought that I had.
I saw it on your screen.
You
like
did.
On your.
Okay.
On you, yes.
I have it on screen share, or I did. Okay. Now, can you guys see me at all?
No.
No. Okay.
I see me. I see me in a reflection of your screen.
Yeah, I tried to do screen share to see if that would allow everyone to see it, but then you can't. It's like it replaced me, so I don't.
We can't
really
have
that.
I'd rather
right?
watch your reactions.
Let's see.
Can you unscreen share?
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
There you go.
Okay. Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay. There I am. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that was a good clip, but it wasn't. I'm not sure that was the best one that she could have chosen.
And I have no clue what's going on because I've never seen it.
I don't either. But I mean, I know she's a really good actress, so I'm not sure that was the best clip to showcase her talent. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how it will stand up to the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know the show at all, so I have no ties to it.
Okay, let's see. Moving along here, we have let's see, we have 2 more nominees in this category. Heather Tom, and she's won, let's see, 3 times, twice for this role, and she actually was last year's winner. So the clip that she submitted is when Katie, who we just heard about in Catherine Kelly Lang's clip, confronts Bill and Brooke about their affair. So we're going back to something completely different.
I'm even more confused.
Yeah, she orders Bill to get out of their house and tells Brooke to stay out of her life. So now we have the whole, like, fighting over Bill thing again, but it's a different sister. So we'll check out part of her clip here. I wish other people could see this. This is just too cool for it to be kept to ourselves. So
I'll check again and see if any of them, if the last one made it.
And no one is written in to say, whether or not they can see it or not. The only thing that we've heard from is
they just enjoy our facial reactions anyway, so it's
okay.
Haha.
Let's see.
Yes, please
Do
send
you
in
have
your
the
comments. Clip? Yeah, I think I saw it a second ago. There it is. Found it. Okay.
Yep, that time worked.
Sorry, you were muted.
Oh, sorry. That time worked.
That time worked.
That time worked. I saw it. It showed your screen just like how we saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder why it hasn't worked on all the other times.
I don't know, but looks good. Okay,
well that's good. All right. Well, we'll play Heather Tom's clip now. She was last year's winner, so we'll see what her clip is about. Now that was a pretty good clip.
Yes.
Yeah, focus was totally on her.
Yeah.
More so than any of the others, of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, that was a good one. So we got a message on Twitter while that was playing, and they said that they could not hear the Emmy reels. So I don't know if they're seeing them. I tweeted back, but I haven't heard back from her yet. She says, "Sorry, I'm watching but not hearing the reels, but you guys are gorgeous and the popcorn looks delicious." So at least
I think they saw you eating the popcorn instead of the clips.
Yeah. So at least I was doing something. And they also said that, back to when we were talking about Jamie earlier, she says Jamie was a boy who was being bullied, and Paul took over watching him after Ronan left, and I don't know who Ronan is either. So.
No.
So anyway, he was someone who was bullied, so we know that much.
I think he was on for a year, from what I saw, like 2012 to 2013.
Okay.
So.
Well, hopefully if they didn't get to hear or see the Emmy reels before, it's working now, because it sounds like, maybe it started working.
This time I didn't see it on your screen, like I did the previous time.
I wonder if it was because of the screen share.
Yeah, that might be it.
So maybe I need to screen share it while the video's playing and then take the screen share off once it finishes.
I learned so much from you on this thing.
I'm learning as I go.
I wouldn't even attempt this. Sounds so complicated.
The only way to learn, I think, is just by playing around with it and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And you never know until you air it.
Right,
if it's going to go on there. Because what we see apparently is not necessarily what everyone sees.
Right. Well, so, okay, what I'll do then on the next clip is I'll click on screen share, and then once it's over with, I'll take it off of that, and we'll see if that works. So.
Who's our next one?
The next one is, the next nominee is Ariane Zucker. So, Things of Our Lives. Yeah. So,
I like her.
This is her first nomination in this category, and she has never won either.
Which is surprising to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I wonder if it's so crazy.
Well, I wonder if she's been nominated for supporting. So this might be her first lead.
Possibly, because it says nominated several times, but this is her first in this category, so she was probably nominated as a supporting actress.
I would hope so.
Yeah. So we'll see if I can locate her clip.
I've got it.
Okay. I've got it too, actually.
What?
I still don't have it under my suggestions. They suggested I told you Dr. Phil for me, that's it.
Okay. Okay, so that was Arian Zucker. So hopefully people could see that because I had it on screen share. And I asked people who had had trouble viewing it before to check back in and see if it worked, and I haven't heard back from anyone. So I don't know, maybe Carolina, you could go on and see if if it worked that time, please. Yeah, so if you couldn't see it, this is Eric tried to apologize to Nicole for accusing her of sexually assaulting him. So it says, but Nicole refuses to forgive him and tells him that he is not the man she thought he was. So that was the clip she submitted for lead actress.
I like her. I always did. So.
Yeah. She's good. This reel, I mean, I don't know what happens in the final 4 minutes, but you know what I'm seeing right now, it's okay, but it's not real compelling.
Exactly.
And you would think that they would want the compelling acting
the most
to go up front. Yes.
Right. I think Eileen Davidson and Heather Toms were the two best ones in this category. Yes. So I think it'll be between the two of them. But I gotta say, I think I'm rooting for Eileen Davidson. I think it's time for her to walk away with an Emmy. So,
me too.
Yeah.
As much as I hate her character, but I think she should get that Emmy.
Right. You love to hate her.
I did see it.
You did see it. Okay.
I don't know if it can play like sound-wise, but visually I saw it.
Visually. Okay. Well, you know, maybe I just need to keep doing the screen share while we're playing it. So, if we have any viewers left after, they may have all gone to bed. So I don't know.
I know it's late where you are.
Yeah, it's like almost 11 where I am, and it's almost.
I'm out of light. I'm slowly losing light over here.
It's getting close to midnight where I'm at.
It's getting late.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, so we're probably we're gonna have to move things along here. Liz may fall asleep on us in a minute. We'll have to wake her up. She'll start snoring, and we'll have to wake her up. I'll throw popcorn at you virtually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still early where Carolina is. It's like, what, 9?
Almost 9.
Almost 9?
I'm yawning. Yet I'm yawning.
Yeah,
I got up early for a Saturday today, though.
Let's see. Okay, so the next category is Outstanding Supporting Actor. So, let me find the list of nominees. Okay, first nominee is Bradford Anderson, who played Spinelli on General Hospital, and he's also never won, but he's been nominated several times. So the clip he submitted was where Ellie reveals to Spinelli, Ellie and Spinelli, that he's the biological father of Dante and Lulu's baby. And it says he struggles to process the information and lashes out when he learns that Ellie has known the truth for some time. And I remember this episode. It's actually a really good clip for him. So we'll see if we can find that, and we'll play part of that for the audience, hopefully. Okay, so that was Bradford Anderson's Emmy reel. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good one for him.
Good reel, and I do hope he wins it.
Yeah, he's a really good actor. Okay, up next, and I'm gonna try to move this along because we'll be here forever if.
Yes, please do.
Steve Burton is nominated for this category. He, of course, played Jason on General Hospital, and he's now on The Young and the Restless as Dylan. I'm not sure. Has he ever been nominated before? I tried to find that information, and I'm not sure he's ever been nominated before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, if anyone knows, please write in and tell me, because I don't think he was ever nominated as Jason as long as he was on the show. So it'll be nice to see him nominated this year. Okay, so Dylan questions why his child has the same rare vision disorder that runs in Adam's family. Unable to keep the secret any longer, Chelsea blurts out that Adam is the baby's father, but insists that her love for Dylan meant that keeping the truth was the right thing to do. So we will see, and I don't remember seeing his name on the list here. Do you see his name anywhere, Liz or Carolina? Either one of you?
It's what, Steve? Yes. There.
Okay, I see where you added it to the list. Okay, let's see if we can play some of that. Okay, so that was a bit of Steve Burton's clip for Best Supporting Actor. And again, just to remind everyone, you can find the full clips on my website. It's underneath my name. Or you can go to soapcentral.com, and they have them there also. So obviously we don't have time to play the full-length clips for each and every single nominee, because we would be here until tomorrow's Emmy broadcast if we did that. And no one wants to see that. So... Would not be a pretty sight in a couple of hours because it's getting pretty late where we are. So the next nominee in this category is Scott Clifton, and he's won numerous times. This would be his third Emmy if he wins this time in this role for Liam on The Bold and the Beautiful. This is where he is heartbroken over the loss of his unborn child, and he unleashes on his wife about his life and the child he will never know. Yeah, so that is his Emmy reel. So we will try to put that up, and hopefully if we have any viewers left, they can see and hear these clips. So, yeah, we'll try that out. Okay, so that was a little bit of Scott Clifton's Emmy reel. So yeah, so he's nominated. This would be his third win if he walks away with an Emmy. So I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think?
Good reel. I mean, from what I saw. So you know, I think he's a fine actor. So yeah, of course I have my favorites. Obviously, Bradford Anderson. I'd like to see him, and then of course Eric Martsolf, who plays Brady Black. I of course have a soft spot for him, but
right.
He's very cute in person.
Oh,
I saw him at the ISAs.
Did you?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He was like in front of me on the red carpet. I was like, who is this really cute? He looks so much younger than what his age says it is, too.
Oh, really?
In his 40s? I don't believe that in person. He looks so young.
Really?
He's in early 40s, I saw. He looks like 30.
Yeah.
I could believe that though, because he's been on there for a while, but he does keep himself in good shape, especially since there are times where he has a shirt off a lot. So.
Yeah, the guys definitely have to keep themselves in good shape because of all the love scenes. So I'm sure they hate having to do that.
I like how
there's
been no love scenes in any of these reels. I guess that doesn't
I
count for your
know.
acting abilities.
Yeah, not one. Okay, so we have two more nominees in this category, and Caroline, I know you have to go soon. So, did you want to stick around for two more, or do you need to go ahead and leave, or?
Who are the two? That would be my.
Well, Eric Martsolf.
I will stick around for that one.
Well, of course. And
I've never
Dominic.
actually seen him in this.
And Dominic Zambronia from General Hospital. He plays Dante. So yeah. Okay. So we'll play Eric.
Let's do the Days one. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
We'll play his clip next. Okay. And this is his first nomination. So as Brady Black.
Oh wow.
So here we go. Okay, so that was Eric Martsolf, Brady from Days of Our Lives that you just watched. That was a pretty good clip.
Yeah.
There might
Busted.
have been,
So he's a druggie?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There might have been too many people in that clip, but I thought it was a pretty good showcase of his talent.
Mhm.
So
I'll
I
root
don't
for
know.
him. I'll just root for people I saw at the ISAs.
Yeah.
So
That's a good method.
We all have our system of picking the winner. So.
Right.
if they lived up to the hype in person, that would be my system.
There you go.
Yeah,
But
she's the only one of the three of us that's been lucky enough to see them in person recently. So
There you go.
I was like, have you ever seen that Friends episode where Rachel gets invited to Joey's soap opera party on the
I
rooftop?
was thinking of that one a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, I thought of that in the moment. I said, I'm totally, like, fangirl in the moment. Like, people would be embarrassed to bring me. But I didn't say anything, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
in my
one.
mind.
That one and the one where she he's nominated for
On the
a
set.
Soapy. And, well, yeah, on the set, but I was thinking about the one where he was nominated for a Soapy, and he loses, and Allison Sweeney wins, and not instead of him, but she wins, and he goes up to accept her award on her behalf, and he's, like, very bitter because he didn't win. That's, I love those episodes of soap opera themed ones. They're so funny, and they're so accurate. Or like the one with Brooke Shields. Did you see that one where she's like the crazy soap opera fan? They are out there. I've seen them.
Yeah.
The crazy ones. Okay, so we have one more guy in this category.
I better sign off before we.
Okay.
Plus, it's already my pick. I picked this guy.
You did. Okay. Well, of course, we knew that was going into it, but yeah, I appreciate you stopping by tonight, Carolina.
No worries. Too many people are in my place now, so
yeah, that's
the noise
fine.
level. The noise level will change.
We'll have you on again, though, and maybe next time the technology will work a little better and it won't be quite as long. So,
it's all a good idea, though. I like it.
Yeah. But, yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I'm sorry you have to go, but I understand. So
I've learned a lot, considering I thought I knew nothing. So, thanks for...
It's easy to pick right back up with the soap operas. You can be away for years and years and then pick right back up where you left off, so it's not a big deal. So, all right, we'll
breaking up though, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good night. We'll see you later.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay, and then there were two.
That's right. And I think I'm going to have to break it off after we watch Dominic because I have to get up at 6 o'clock this morning.
Okay. This morning.
It's after midnight now, yeah.
Well,
so
I tell you what we'll do. We'll just go through the list instead of watching more clips.
Okay.
We'll just go through the list of the rest of the nominees really quickly, and yeah, that won't take nearly as long. So. Okay. Let me get off of YouTube here. Okay. So Dominic is nominated in this category. And this is where he confides that the loss of his daughter has left an emptiness in him, and he seeks advice from his father, Sonny. So that wraps up the nominees for the supporting actor category.
All
so
right.
Who's your pick to win? Who do you think will win?
I think it's going to be Bradford Anderson.
Okay.
That and then close second would be Eric Martsolf.
Yeah.
Because I do like him as Brady, and he's had a good storyline this year, along with Eileen Davidson. I mean, right at the altar, and Marlene and Victor come in, and they bust Kristen, for what she did to Eric, and so they've had good storylines. So we'll see. Sometimes I base it on, do I like the actor or do I think they had a good storyline, or the versatility of their acting, and sometimes it's just a sentimental, like, oh, they should win for this reason or that.
Well, and I always like to see someone who's never been nominated before to walk away and be nominated and win.
Right.
That's always, and there's quite a few in this category who have never been nominated, so we'll see. Okay, so moving right along, we have the Best Supporting Actress category. This is the one we were talking about earlier with Kelly Missile. Is that how you pronounce her name? No, that's younger actress. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Supporting actress is
Page 52.
Yeah. Supporting actress. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is Melissa Claire Egan, who plays Chelsea on The Young and the Restless, and Jane Elliott, who plays Tracy on General Hospital. Amelia Hindley. Hindley is, how do you pronounce her name?
I think it's Hindley.
Hindley, okay. And Elizabeth Hendrickson, who plays Chloe on The Young and the Restless, and Kelly Sullivan, who played Kate and Connie on General Hospital. So, out of those, who do you think should?
I would imagine she's been nominated or has won before, but I'm going to pick Jane Elliott.
Yeah, that's who I kind of am rooting for her.
She's a phenomenal actress.
Right.
I've seen her before. I've watched bits and pieces of General Hospital, and I love it when she would go at, she and Luke would go at it. But she's just a great actor. I remember her from
Days of Our Lives. Santa Barbara, yes.
When
she was on Days of Our Lives for a while too.
Yeah, was she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I can't remember.
That might have been during my hate relationship with Days when I wasn't watching it.
That was in your hate period.
So, I mean, I like Melissa Claire Egan. The storylines, the acting here, I don't know that she's really had to stretch. I mean, I thought she was really good on All My Children. Same thing with Amelia Hindley. It's starting to, maybe next year will be her year because she's got a really good storyline now. Elizabeth Hendrickson, okay. So I think I'm gonna place my proverbial bet on Jane Elliott. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you there. From what I read, assuming this is accurate, her last win was in 1981. So it's time.
Whoa.
So it's for the same role. So it's time that she wins again. So I'm gonna have to back her. So
absolutely.
All right. Well, best supporting actor. Did we do that already? We did, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. Outstanding younger actor. Okay. This is Brian Craig, who plays Morgan on General Hospital. Chad Duell, who plays Michael on General Hospital. Max Eric, who plays Finn on The Young and the Restless. Chandler Massey, who used to play Will on Days of Our Lives. And Daniel Polo, who played Jamie on The Young and the Restless. So, I don't know about this one. This is a tricky one.
I think my pick is going to be Chandler Massey. I think that with that storyline, and Days has, and I know some of the other soap operas, they do tackle those issues, but Days really went for that storyline where Will was confused and exploring his sexuality, and they've really,
Oh, I think I lost you. We seem to have lost Liz. I bet she lost connection again. Maybe she went to sleep. It's pretty late where she is. She may have gone to sleep. Okay, this would probably be a good time to remind everyone that you can watch the all the clips that we've shown tonight, plus the rest of them, in full length at my website. It's right underneath my name. You can see it there, as well as on soapcentral.com. The Daytime Emmy Awards air tomorrow night, only online. They are not going to be televised this year, so you can only watch them online at daytimeemmys.net. The red carpet ceremony takes place at 3 Pacific, and the actual Emmy ceremony takes place at 5 Pacific. So, yeah, and it's only online on daytimeemmys.net. So, we'll wait and see if Liz is going to be back on. I'm sure she lost internet connection. Yeah, she's not on there. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and offer my prediction for this category. I think that Daniel Polo could win, but I think Chandler Massey probably will win. Especially since I think this is his last, and she's trying to log in again.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back, and you brought your evil twin with you. Actually, there were 3 of you a second ago. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, so while you were gone, I just reminded everyone that the Emmys will air tomorrow night, online only at daytimeemmys.net. So, and everything starts at 3 Pacific. So, I believe that is at 5 Central. So, it'd be 6 your time, 5 my time when it starts. I think.
Interesting that it's not going to air on network TV.
Yeah, this is the first year that it hasn't aired on network, so it's only online. So yeah, I'm a little bit I don't know, scared, I guess, to see what it's going to be like since it's not going to be televised. But I don't know. We'll see. At least we can watch it. So
right.
at least it's going to be aired. Yeah, so I think that you're probably right. I think Chandler Massey will win in this category. I don't know. I think there may be an upset with Daniel Polo, but this is Chandler Massey's last year that he can enter because he was recast, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so this is probably his last time that he can win. So I think that he will probably win again this year, because he won last year. So this would be his 3rd win, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we'll move on to younger actress, and then we'll wrap things up so you can go to bed. I know you're really tired. Okay, outstanding younger actress. This was the category we were talking about earlier. Kristen Alderson, star, General Hospital. She did not submit for Kiki. She submitted for Star when she played Star on General Hospital. Lindsay Godfrey, who plays Caroline on The Bold and the Beautiful. Hunter Haley King, who plays Summer on The Young and the Restless. Kim Matula, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, who plays Hope on The Bold and the Beautiful. And Kelly Missile, who played Danielle on One Life to Live. So I think you and I are in agreement with this one. I think we would both like to see someone from One Life to Live win. So, I hope Kelly walks away with this one, just because, it wasn't. It's gone. It's not coming back. So.
Right. It's too bad more people from All My Children and One Life to Live weren't nominated. So that would have been been nice.
I'm surprised too, because they won so many different things in the creative arts, but they didn't have very many nominees for the acting categories. So that was kind of surprising. Well, the outstanding drama series, Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, One Life to Live, The Young and the Young and the Restless. So, yeah, it would be nice if One Life to Live won.
Even though I'm not a fan of One Life to Live, I did watch a little bit of it when it was still on TV.
Right.
Even though Days and Y&R are my soaps, I do hope One Life to Live gets it. Yeah. Just to say, hey, look at this quality program that everybody let slip out of their hands.
That would be a really nice upset.
Yes.
And I think it would make everyone think twice about, maybe there is life after TV for the soap operas. But I think The Young and the Restless will probably take it. So, but yeah, it would be a nice upset if One Life to Live did.
And I'll cheer. I mean, if Y&R gets it, if Days gets it, of course I'll be cheering. But my heart will really be with One Life to Live.
Right. Well, okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to say goodnight.
Okay.
I know it's late where you are, and I appreciate you staying up so late. And I'm so sorry that we've kept you up this late, but it's been so much fun, and I appreciate you coming on. And we'll have to schedule another one soon so that we can talk about who the winners were. So
yes, absolutely. We will do that, and it's been great. And I've really enjoyed being a part of this show and chatting with you. And you know, sorry about the lost connections, a couple of them, but I think my little computer's like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?
Right, right. I completely understand, and you know, I think things went pretty well, all things considered. We were trying out new things, and you know, this was only our second show, so I hopefully anyone who watched earlier enjoyed it.
It's a working experiment here, so.
Right. So please just be patient with us. We promise we'll figure it out. So anyway, good night. You sleep well.
Okay, thanks. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.